Current divider. The idea of the current divider is that the sum of the current entering the node is equal to the sum of the current leaving the node. This results in something like when water flows from one pipe into two other pipes. As can be seen with this nifty little circuit builder, link in the description, when the circuit only has one path that it can follow, it has the same current as the source, as can be seen here and here. The current divider law can be seen when more than one path is available to the electrons. This extra path alters the total current and results in said current being split between the paths. The total of these currents is equal to the source voltage, as can be seen with the 0.4 amps and the 0.9 amps equaling the 1.35 amps of the source. This model also shows how the value of the resistors determines the amount of current that can pass through, with a larger 20 ohm resistor receiving less current than the 10 ohm resistor. Calculate the current that goes through each branch. There are two equations that can be used. The first is the current divider law. The formula gives the current through a certain resistor. To do this, the total resistance is multiplied by the current going into the node that the branch comes from. This is then divided by the resistance of the branch that you are trying to find the current for. Another way to calculate the current through a branch is with Ohm's law. Finding the value with this formula requires the voltage going through the resistor you are calculating the current for. This may be more difficult to use than the current divider rule depending on the information available. An example of the current divider law can be seen here, with a circuit consisting of a 10-volt DC source and three resistors, a 4 ohm resistor, a 6 ohm resistor, and an 8 ohm resistor. First, you should calculate the total resistance of the circuit by adding the three resistors in parallel. After you have that resistance, you can use Ohm's law to find the total current of the circuit. With these two values, you can sub them into the current divider law. The current divider law will give you the total current going through that branch. The values can be seen here. When these three values are added together, they equal the total current of the circuit. This shows that the current divider law works and how the current splits between each branch. I hope this video helped.